Hey, what is up, everyone? And I am finally making another video. Woo, whatever. um, I think I'm gonna call this number 6 challenge out of 100. I really need to catch up on the out of 100 challenges. So today, as you will see in the thumbnail, is the controller. It is the Blast by Atgames for the basic games of our Atari 2600 games. And if you have not gotten one and it's after Christmas, these are like $5. So, I mean, it's really cheap. All you have basically is this, the controller, which takes two AAAs. Yeah, two AAAs. And then, I'm going to show you one of the games that basically come with an HDMI dongle. This one is Space Invaders is the main one. And they have them on the big screens and stuff. Wife pointed that out to me because I couldn't remember. And then this one has Centipede, 20 games, $4.88 at Walmart, which is a heck of a deal because I think they were like $30 before Christmas. And then my favorite, Pitfall. And I have the other one has, this one with Centipede actually has Yar's Revenge. And Yar's Returns. So I think I'm going to open up Pitfall, and we're going to plug one in and show you just how basic these games are. I mean, so most of them are one-player games, and if you want to play like I dropped something. Here's your little cheesy manual. They come with cheesy manuals. Here's the dongle. The dongle basically has all the games. You don't have to plug in anything. It's all wireless. It says 2.4 gigahertz. And then they come with a 1-foot micro USB cable, which is for your dongle, basically. You plug it in for the power. Oh, that's, basically about it. It's kind of nice that they have them on the dongle, but, if you have to switch them, you may forget what game's on what cartridge because they're color coded. So you've got like your purple was the first one, and I already lost it. I don't even know what I did with it. It's about 4. The other box is over there, and I don't remember what games it has. I think it had Asteroids was the main game. That one had 12 games. So you see as it unplugs, pretty simple. And then the micro USB is right there. So it'd be nice if they gave you a longer cord to plug it in, because basically means you have to plug it in on your TV. And if you have to plug it on your TV, chances are you better have your TV pretty close. I'm going to use this on a screen capture software that I have. So I'm hoping everything will reach just fine here. I'm probably talking too close. I apologize. And where's my trusty flashlight? Because I cannot see. No, looks like it's upside down. There we go. And I'll have to unplug something, hoping it is not something important. All right. It's a very nice flashlight, by the way. Got a Christmas gift. Pretty cool. So on your controller, your power switch is on the top. And then you have several different buttons, which, as far as each one, it says you can rewind, you can go back. One is rewind. And I cannot tell. They look like X, Y, and Z. So X, Y, and Z on the little top buttons, and then ABC. Yeah, ABC on the bottom, the bigger buttons. So basically, you can use the same. You'll use the same controller. You just turn it on, and it syncs up to it. So it's pretty simple. And then of course, if you want to play two-player games, you bring it up that way. Let's see if I can bring up the game capture. Does it want to open? Let's try that again. I used to play with game capture on the Switch, so I'm hoping this all works. Let's capture. There we go. I got a capture going. I should have just all this in that video, but maybe I'll go back and fix it later. Another point I want to make is that I'm close to 200 subscribers. I was 199, and then it dropped down to 192, so I'm a little bit sad about that. Gonna remove some things here. All right. And oh, be quiet, computer. All right. So I may have to switch over there while I'm doing this, but maybe I'll try that. Let's see if I can just record over there and it'll work just fine. I'm going to go ahead and pause the video here. Yeah, I'm going to keep going. Alright, so I've got it going, and I'm going to go ahead and turn on the controller. There's no indicator, so, I mean, you'll see the blue light on it come on right there. And I'm already in the menu when I have to use the actual controller for it. Does not seem to be responding. So I'm going to try the other controller. Actually, let me try it again. Yeah, you might have to use the actual controller for each one, so because it doesn't seem to be working. Which is strange because you have ones that are the two-player games, and it's like, well, if they're synced up to specific dongles, it's going to be something different. So we'll try this in the one that came with it. Turn it on. Oh, okay. Now it's working, so I'm not sure how that's going to work on two players. You may want to actually label your controller with which one it came with initially, because you'll have to boot it up with that one. Unless there's something in the settings that says you have to use something different. So I'll check that out later and let you guys know in the comments. And I'm going to go ahead and start. As soon as it wants to start. There we go. Bloop. Was like one of the very first games that I played on as a system. I used to always pop out, you hit your head, it'd be like I mean, it works pretty good. I mean, it's like, I spent so much time as a kid, probably when I was like 7 or 8, trying to get it working, because after a while it stopped working, because by the time I was like 8, the system had already been out for like 8 years. My dad had already used it a lot, and it had problems. There's a little bit of input lag, granted. I mean, it's 2.4 and it's wireless, so you're gonna have probably a little bit of delay and lag. And I'm also playing on a second device screen, so not playing on the actual screen through the TV, so I'm gonna have a little bit of delay there, but should have just a tiny bit. That part I had a little bit of lag. Oh, river, tar pits. And go. There's a little scorpion. I've actually beaten Pitfall before, so it's pretty fun. I don't know if it still makes a sound. If it does, that's awesome. Most of the time, a lot of times, like, oh, oh, that's just a slight bit of input lag, but whatevs. It's all good. But apparently, you know, you can rewind. So there's a rewind option. And I think I changed the difficulty. Change difficulties and then not sure exactly how to stop the rewinding because it basically is going all the way back. Maybe start. No. I don't. So you can rewind it. Oh, ripped it. Rewind and then pause. To rewind gameplay, 7 seconds. So, and then it's 7 and then it's A. So rewind and then the A button. Which seemed like, there we go. Oh, it just started me over. Probably because I rewound it twice. But, I mean, you get the gist of it. And then, you know, in some of the other games, and maybe I'll play some of them, like a retro kind of thing. So I just quit. Nothing spectacular. Pitfall was basically the best game that I know of. It was my first game that I ever played on. I don't know about these other games. I'll have to play them and try them out. Anyways, I'm going to end this video. So I appreciate you guys coming out. Thank you for seeing my video. And if you like any of these games, you know, of course you can get them anywhere. I'm not sponsoring. Duh. It's just an open box and a video challenge that I'm doing. So if you like my videos, stay tuned for other future content. And, you know, eventually soon I'll be doing more once my channel grows. And I'm going to try to do my best on videos. It's just hard to make them and get them out there. So that's why I'm doing this whole challenge. If you've been watching my videos, is to get a video up there and not expect every video to go viral, because that's not what things do. And I'm trying to be realistic and hope that one day eventually I will get there by hard work. So I will catch you guys next time. See you later.